Hello again, Professor. Hello again, class. So this one is the last one. We're going to talk about the conventional deadlift. Deadlift is a really good exercise. If you've heard of it, if you've done it before, you know it works a lot of things. Again, this book. What I'm going to do is put a link for this book. I realize I talked about it in every video. I'll put a link for it in the discussion board. So if anybody's interested in it, you can grab it. Like I said, it's really, really good. It breaks down all these things I'm talking about and more. Sections to prevent injury. So the things we're going to talk about with the deadlift. So, about 4 things I want to talk about as far as issues that I see, and then we're going to go through the motion itself, and then we're going to talk about the strategies as we're preparing for the deadlift to be mindful to avoid these issues. So one, this one that's not necessarily an issue. This is more so just being, I guess, mindful of, depending on what you're lifting, how much you're lifting, et cetera, et cetera. Let's bring the weight back some. So, we have your different grips. That's gonna be the first thing. So when you grab the bar, you want both of your hands over the bar like this when you lift your deadlift? Do you want both of your hands under the bar when you do your deadlift? Or like a row? I mean, you can row either way. Or do they what they call the power grip, if I'm not mistaken. Double check. Reverse power grip. So again, the other one's called the classic. This is called the reverse. This really gives you a good dig, a really good pull, a really, really good grip because you don't have to worry about it slipping for your left side because one or whatever. So that's one thing to be mindful of. The second one, just like with the squat, not as much with the bench press, but more so with the squat, but definitely the deadlift, your foot placement. You don't want your feet too far in with the conventional deadlift, and you definitely don't want them out here. This is the sumo, or the sumo style, whatever it is. I'm sorry, I don't know the exact name, but it's something to that extent. You definitely don't want it here with the conventional deadlift. So again, shoulder width, really, really comfortable. Right there, like we did with the squat, right there, shoulder width. That's where the weight bearing is, right here. You don't want to go too close, too wide. You lose your balance, you fall over. The third one, again, a lot of people do this. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see this one. When you go do your deadlift, right? You grab your bar, I use the power grip, I'll do the reverse power grip. You can see my back is straight, right there. You got people that do this, their back is round, and they grab that bar, let's pretend I got the bar, pull it up, right? And what do? Just like that, oh my goodness, I see that so many times. I used to do that, but I lift the heavy, I'll start rolling my back like this. Which brings me to my last, the 4th thing. Not utilizing the hips and using whatever it means to get that last oomph, to get that thrust, like the lockout, as they like to say. So, utilize those hips. When you bring it up, keep that back straight, like that. Use your hips from here. Use it as a hinge. Bring it from here all the way through. Drive your hips forward. Don't go from here with the roll back and then, you just catch the guys trying to get the bar up like that. So those are the 4 things, like I said, your grips. You got the classic grip, reverse grip, either side depending. You got your foot placement, like I said, right there, shoulder width apart. You got your rounding of the back, which is just, oh my goodness. If you ever just start rounding, just go ahead and drop it. Just drop it. You'll hurt yourself in so many different ways or create really bad habits. And the last thing is going to be utilizing the hips and making sure that you're utilizing your hips to get the lockout at the end, not just doing whatever to get that last oomph. So here we go. We'll go through the motions like I said. So first thing, before we even get started, I'll put a little chalk on my hands to help with the grip so it doesn't slip. That can be an issue easy right there. So we grab the bar, right? And do my power grip. So right here, first thing, before I even get started with the deadlift, first thing from right here, you grab the bar. Get your grip, get your foot placement. You see I had my foot placement before I didn't come to the bar or whatever, and then grab that, and then do my feet. My feet naturally went into place before I grabbed the bar. So once they're set, they're set. Your feet shouldn't move in a deadlift. Your feet aren't moving around like in a drill or something like that. So you get your feet set. You want them kind of close to the bar so it comes straight up. You don't want to have it all the way out here and pull it up like that. You want to almost have it about that far away from me, about that far total. So here we go. So we're going through our deadlift. Grab right side, overhand, left side, underhand. Boom. They're close to your legs. They're not really, really wide. They're not really, really close. Again, the sumo would be like this, really, really close. You want it there. Grab this here, grab this here. Okay, boom. So that's our grip. Next thing we'll be conscious of is dipping. We're not going to be doing good mornings. Good morning is an exercise where you go from here and you bring it straight up like that. No, that's a good morning. It's really, it tears my lower back up. But it's supposed to be a really good lower back exercise. So we're gonna be doing, it's a hinge between the hips and the knees. So here we go. We'll go through the motion a couple times and I'll talk you through it as we go. So again, grab that bar, come down, and then I come up. So when I come up, it's gonna be kind of explosive. So it's like that. Again, you wanna get that weight moving. So boom, you come here, you're gonna start that process. I'm gonna do a couple of them in the front and a couple to the sides so you can see and focus on bringing it forward. So here we go. Locked in, boom. Thumbs are over. I come down with the weight. I'm gonna show you what you don't do this. That's a good morning. You see how, y'all can't see from this angle. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna turn to the side, 1 second. Turn around so y'all can see. So this is gonna really show you. So, you come up to the bar, get your right hand in, left hand in, boom. What you're not going to do, this is not, again, the rounding of the back. You see my back is still straight. It might look rounded. That's straight, there we go. Boom, so we're coming up, lower the butt a little bit, come up, hinge, drive the waist through. Do not, just keep them legs straight and come, no, don't do that. Go into a squat and bring the butt back down. Utilize those hips, utilize those knees. Come back up again, thrust it forward, come on back down. Keep your back straight. That's gonna be the biggest thing. It's so innate now that I focus on keeping my back straight that you lock in. You need to be thinking, this is a cue. Get your feet, get your arms. All you think about during it is not rounding your back. Don't round your back, don't round your back. Because once you start that habit, it's hard to kick it. It took a while for me to stop. Again, from here, straight back, knees, hips, thrust. Same thing, reverse. Keep the back straight, hips, knees. So, that's it. That's the conventional deadlift. Now, everybody have a good evening. Stay safe, and I will see you guys next week.